pull it up on my phone so that way I have it. You can talk to people. Since we're going to be playing Minecraft. I'm just giving you shit. Said I'm just giving you shit.
Are you right?
Yes, I'm lying.
Hey, you didn't say hello. You never say hello. Hello there. Welcome to the fucking podcast tonight. Or live stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're Rackle
Yeah, crackle, fucking crackle, right?
Okay, man.
Anyway, let us give you a wonderful and jolly good time.
I don't know about it. I think the band is usually funny.
I said a jolly and wonderful time.
So, we had to start our game over because I fucked up and because the kid lost my diamond pickaxe.
Yep.
So, yeah, fun. You're gonna have to carry the conversation tonight, huh? Because
If you're still blue, you'll look them up.
well, I do live by the fucking rule of you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I don't have anything nice to say, I'm just
Goody goo goo.
I'm not a getting it. But I don't know. We had the whole topic picked out and everything, and I don't know if that's the way you want to go with it, but I'm okay if it is.
Honestly, I liked the topic for tonight. Knowing that it's okay to outgrow people,
Yeah.
and that's what it is.
Yeah. It's a bit more detailed than that, but yeah, you could
Yeah.
but I don't know. You've heard my conversation. What do you think?
Well, I agree with what you told me earlier.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be for listening.
It
Yeah, I agree
was.
with you, Mom. We're not going to tell you what she fucking said, but I agree with her. It was some good shit, but we're not going to tell you because fuck that. What do you think you were going to do? Learn something tonight? Sorry, I picked out myself.
I wish I had a stick for every time you did that.
Like,
I was going to get to it, but
I'm just kidding, honey. I'm being patient.
well,
I'm kissing.
the fact that we all have our own lives and make our own choices,
Yeah.
and we gotta live with those choices.
Yes, we do.
That's what stuck out to me the most, and it made me think that I made the choice to get help and to get medicated.
Yes, you do.
So, yeah, through those choices, we tend to learn a lot.
Yes, we do.
We have easy choices, we have hard choices, we have choices that are just Meant to make us think, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, and then some, right?
Yeah. But as long as we stay true to ourselves, I mean,
Well, it's kinda. I guess it kinda is hard when nobody knows the context that this is taken. I get an email or a message in the middle of the night from somebody from my past, and not the good part of my past. And I have been feeling some kind of motherfucking way ever since then because she was contacting me just to let me know that I destroyed her life. Which, well, I actually had to think about that. Did I really? And I started, it took me back to then. And there's a reason I still don't live that in that way. And I'm not that person anymore. And I hate the fact that it takes me back to that person. Because we all grow. At least we should all grow. I mean, I'm not perfect. I never claim to be. But yes, I've been all up in my feelings all fucking day, psychoanalyzing myself. And I get it. I was telling Ray, basically what I figured out is that when you hear from somebody from your past, you immediately revert back to that person you were back then, at least in a way, because that's the only way that you know how to interact with this person. And well, there's hard feelings, and that makes it even worse because there's hurt there. So here you are arguing stupid shit that happened 30 fucking years ago that doesn't fucking matter right now, and having a pissing contest about who's doing better, but the fact of the matter is that you're not those people anymore. And
well,
hopefully your ideas have changed, the way that you deal with your life has changed, and honestly, I'm kind of pissed. And again, anger is just heart on fire. And I'm angry because you know what? You make your own decisions in life, right?
right.
So nobody can ruin your life but you. And I can guarantee you I didn't hold a gun to anybody's fucking head at any point in my lifetime. So, that being said, no. Just no.
Yeah,
The
but you
influence
did
we
just
had
last
on each
weekend.
other probably wasn't the best. And that I can accept. I can accept that we were a bad influence on each other, but it went both ways. But the hard part to explain is that I'm actually happy for this person that they're doing good and that they straightened up their life and that things are going the way that they wanted them to. And that's something amazing and that's something to be fucking proud of, no matter who you are or what you've done, right?
Right.
But this whole thing would have went a lot differently if out the gate I didn't feel like I was being attacked. Well, and that's what it was. I mean, you don't start an email to somebody you haven't talked to in my life. No, I don't recall ever being in your head and making decisions for you. And you know, that was a hard lesson I had to learn on my own. Was everything that happened was a direct result of my choices. And yeah, once you fucking realize that, you start making better fucking choices with your life.
Well,
But the fact of the matter is, Ray, is that we have grown in different directions, so therefore we can't communicate with each other because we have different ideas about the world. I mean, we're not teenagers anymore with big dreams of being artists and living in New York and fucking, writing a fucking banging fucking kid series and shit. We're not those people anymore. I kept the dream alive with Luke and Sarah. So, it, but she had a kid first and decided that that was the life that she wanted, and I never begrudged her that. And I even know, it's like, you know what, ever since I was a kid, it was drilled into me, be a mom, be a mom, be a housewife, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be super mom, fuck that shit. And yeah, I just don't get the pissing contest. I really don't. That's the part that gets me. Is I don't get the pissing contest.
did you see what I did to the house?
Yes. But then again, I get it because our idea of success is very different from each other. It goes back to that whole everybody's perfect world is very different. And the saddest realization I had today is that until said person can understand to the level of my understanding or through my perception, I might as well be talking Greek to you. And that's hard. Letting go of old friends that were an important part of your life is always a hard thing. And then every time they pop back up to say shitty shit to you, you have to go through the mourning process again. And now you're fucking mad. Because now you're not just hurt, you feel attacked. That's why I always tell you, feel what you're feeling. Because if you know what you're feeling, there are so many different kinds of sadness that you know what, if you start knowing what you're feeling about certain situations, you can pinpoint exactly that feeling in other situations and exactly why you're feeling that way, right?
Right.
It's like your pattern. And I'm just fucking hurt. That's what it is. I'm fucking hurt. I wasn't the one that walked away. And that's the part that gets me.
Yeah.
And you know what? We all have to take responsibility for the things that we've done in our lives.
That we do.
And what better way of taking responsibility for your shit than changing it? Oh my fucking god. It's a fucking miracle, right?
For some, yeah.
You know, there's a quote, and it's not exactly this quote, but it's basic just in the quote with my little spin on it. And I can't remember who said it, but he said, "If you don't like where you are, fucking move. You're not a goddamn tree, right?"
Right.
And that goes so deep if you really think about it, because there are times in life where when you're not happy, it's not because everything's going wrong, it's because that is no longer your place. And the longer you fight it, the longer your misery is going to go. We outgrow people regularly. And if anything, that's a testament to your growth, if nothing else. And nothing else should matter in that. You know what? I'll tell you what. The me now wouldn't even think about hanging out with the me from back when she knew me.
Well, we got a problem.
Why did you just kill a villager, you murderer?
He was in our house and they have no choice. They'll take our stuff.
Well, what? But yeah, so that's my granny's room. And I think the hardest part of all of it was like facing how I really felt about it, because I decided that this was going to be the last time that I dreaded seeing that name pop up in my messages. I need to put it to peace and just understand that it's never going to be resolved. It's always going to be a pissing contest, because that's who we were and that's who we revert back to. Kind of sound familiar in some of your situations?
Yeah, it does. A little too familiar.
So when you think about the whole thing, I mean, do you think I'm right? Do you think that's what it is? Is that even if we really wanted to just put this to bed and never think about it again, that we'd be able to get to there? Or do you just think that there's just no hope in ever leaving it at a good place instead of where we did?
I think there is hope for leaving it at a good place.
See, I don't, because the way that I've grown, I'm sorry, but if anything, working in the music industry has made my bullshit-ometer even more accurate. And all it takes is 2 fucking sentences, and I'm like, nope.
Made you a wooden pickaxe.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that just sadly is how it is right now. Or maybe that's a good thing. And I honestly have way too much other shit going on in my life to stop everything to deal with bullshit. I deal with enough bullshit on a daily basis. I don't need more. They have plenty for the winter. You can keep it.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Oh my goodness.
You're funny.
Sometimes, but looks are everything.
Hmm.
You know what my problem is? That things aren't perfect. In fact, things are a bit chaotic. But I'm happy. I know how to make myself happy. I know how to be happy. I know how to enjoy the little pieces of my life that seem like nothing to so many people. But I guarantee you'll probably be sitting there talking about goddamn bumblebees with the fucking column hats at my funeral.
Well, you know I'm going to.
So, it's about finding peace within ourselves and finding our happy place. Yes, this got me down for a couple of days, but it's not the end of the world, and I'm not going to get stuck in some whirlwind of hatred or anger. It hurt. I accepted it hurt. That means I still care because she still has the capacity to hurt me. And I'm okay with that. It is what it is. But in the process, I'm putting more of the pattern together and I get it.
You get it, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of people from my past that the only way that they feel they can interact with me is to pick a fight with me because other than that, I just won't say anything.
And so even with some of them, you still won't say anything.
Oh, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm totally good on that. I guess that whole getting away from drama stuff. Why do I need to argue with you about stuff that happened 20 years ago?
Mm.
No, okay. And after I came to my senses, because yes, I lost my shit for a minute there, you come attacking me, I'm gonna come out fucking Medusa shit. But once I collected myself and I'm like, wait a second, that's not who I am right now. Let's do this a different way. And I approached it differently. And I said, you know what, dude, say everything you gotta say. I'll listen. I'll answer any questions you got. And I will be brutally honest about everything. Now, honestly, knowing me, I probably would decline that offer myself.
Nice that.
Because I hold back a lot from people I love. As in trying not to hurt their feelings or slightly sugarcoating stuff or like sidestepping a little bit, not to directly, yeah, so it can be pretty brutal. But if I lied in that situation, I wouldn't be lying to anybody but myself.
I've heard it is because this game while your controls are like misbehaving.
Yes, I do. I remember I was playing it on the computer because the girls kicked me out of my own fucking game.
Yeah, I can't play like this. This is driving me nuts. This is
See, now you're grumpy too, and I'm grumpified probably everybody else is really grumpy across. And I can't help it.
what do you think we should do? Flip it around, don't you guys?
I have no recipe. I just need time. I need time. Just to not feel like that anymore. And like I said, it's a learning process, and okay. Every time they pop back up, you have to mourn that relationship again. And well, that was one of my closest relationships ever. So that's a really tough one.
You know what's made me feel better?
Yeah, I don't feel like it's that easy.
Yeah. It does mean a lot. You know what always makes me feel better when I'm angry? You know, I know that we have so many projects we want to start, but I've been thinking about how to do that game I was telling you I want to do. And I was thinking that the game that we've been working on can branch out. Like have that be one of the main games that's like I tell the story of this urban legend. But this other game be like a playground for adults. I mean, I've been thinking about a lot of work.
You're funny.
How am I feeling?
You're just funny. You know what I do when I'm really, really, really upset? I do.
So you've been feeling like lately?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't we get up some play?
No, you know how I cook and make stuff and then I feel good. You know, it goes back to that whole magic thing, right? See, what people don't realize, and I've had people, do you believe in magic? Crazy. Well, you know what? It's a man-made construct because even magic in the olden days was pharmacology and, you know, a lot of a lot of the medicines we have today are due to the people we called witches back then because of herbology and their knowledge of herbs and how to use them. So all you're talking about when you talk about magic is the old way of life, and that was a natural way. And the beauty of it is that when you study the caveman, you realize that we were children on this planet and we created our own reality. So if we created this reality that spans thousands of years, why can't we create our reality? So I believe in magic, but magic isn't what people think it is. So basically, when I make something, I'm using my magic and I'm putting my energy from that into whatever it is that I'm making. And in essence, all it's doing is I'm keeping myself busy so I either am not thinking about it or I am thinking about it. And when I'm done with the project, I have no reason to think about it again, right?
Right.
So that in its way, that isn't that basically what a magic spell is?
Yeah.
So it's all your perception of it. It's literally all your perception of it. You create your own reality. You decide what you believe in. Still say the best fucking thing I ever did was watching TV. I get why they called it the boob tube now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because you turn into a boob when you watch it. It's how do you brainwash people, right?
Through the media?
No, I'm talking like literally how do you brainwash people?
Television.
You bombard them with the thoughts that you want them to have, and most of what they're bombarded with on a daily basis is negativity. And negativity brings unhappiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think everybody's so fucking unhappy? That's a beautiful fucking rose gold. Fuck them people over there because the news told me because I don't like them. Right?
Right.
When it should just be, oh my god, look what a pretty rose. And who gives a fuck what those people are doing? Oh, we won't even get into that shit. I just got some strong ass fucking opinions on all that. If anybody's ever read my post, they're watching that fucking play out right now. And well, let's be honest here, it was a great handbook. And that's what it was. It was a handbook.
Mm.
And what coming from a person that took over almost all of Europe, I think it's a damn good handbook.
I agree.
And I still think we should just go into the Galapagos Islands and do little Amazons and make little happy brothers and girls and names. And have a little bit more tea parties. Can we please? Yeah.
No, that would be boring now.
When I ever finally, I'll be with the iguanas. I will take myself like an iguana and I will be in there and I will see you. Yeah. I don't know about holding my breath for 30 minutes, but I'll fucking try. So that's how you make yourself happy and speak to the soul.
Hold on,
Yep. And then the dogs.
Alright, we're back.
We keep going to make little flower jars for the walls and in the condo. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or we can go chase the Komodo dragons.
That was fucking certain.
Actually, goodness, there's so many places that are like that. And in all honesty, I wouldn't go to either of those places. Not first. Damn it, I am going to, in my lifetime, go to Scotland and stay near the Queen of Heaven. Just to be the facetious bitch that I am. And I'll caption it, Heathers. Haha, haha. Actually, I just want to see it. I'll take it. Yeah, eager to actually appreciate the Heather flight.
Just need to stop. I think it's annoying.
Yeah, somehow you got a little bit of your feelings, and I got you more of your feelings. You're like, I don't want to fucking stream tonight. Fuck it. I'm kidding. I'm so cute. I'm so
I have
cute.
an early morning.
I know you do. So yes, I love your stream. No more broken dreams.
A wonderful night, everybody. Sweet dreams, morning, day, whatever it is that, whatever time it is that you see this.
Don't be fucking grumpy like me. Life's not that bad.
I agree with him.
Have a good night, everybody.